Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For this video, we will discuss about the technology trend in 2020. Okay, what is the top 10, top 8 technology trend in 2020? First of all, it's about intelligent apps. Okay, we have artificial intelligence system. So from that, we can develop an intelligence application. Okay, such as you have a chatbot. Okay, what is chatbot? Okay, it's a chatting system, but it's conducted by the robot. Okay, you will communicate with the robot. Okay, and then we have virtual assistant. This one masuk dalam intelligent apps. Okay, and then this is the company that usually use the intelligent apps: Oracle, Google, and Salesforce. Right? Okay. One can see, okay, this is what are intelligent apps. One can see intelligent apps is an appliance of artificial intelligence and advanced machine learning in the form of an application. Okay, we can describe the intelligent apps. Okay, and then IoT. Okay, even it's more popular in 2018, 2017. Okay, but in 2020 that is remain popular in 2020. Okay, is connecting everything embedded with electronic software and sensor to the internet, enabling them to collect and exchange data. Kita guna IoT, Internet of Things, right? Such as smart home we have over here, and then we can control the aircon, we can control the lamp, okay, using wireless and from anywhere. Okay, you can control your house. Okay, and then you can this one is autonomous car. Okay, you can control the car, okay, without driver. Okay, this we are also included in the Internet of Things. Okay, and then the cloud computing. Okay, this one cloud computing. We have IBM, Salesforce, Google, and so on. Okay, just Dropbox. Okay, and then we have Google Drive and so on. That is the cloud computing. We put in the cloud, okay, in the another storage, another server, and you can access it anywhere. Okay, so it's better security, no upfront cost, access anywhere, and fast and scalable. Right, and then the big data. Okay, our technology right now is just a big data. Okay, the definition is that big data is the term for collection of data set for large and complex that is become difficult to process using on-hand database system tool or traditional data processing application needs to process the data. For example, you punya Waze kan, Waze ataupun Food Panda, macam mana dia boleh organize dia punya order and then organize dia punya rider and so on. How many, memang too many data, and then how it's organized is we can conclude in the big data. Okay, this one dia punya ni retail, insurance, healthcare, and banking and finance is in the big data. Memang banyaklah, banking pun banyak transaction. You do a transaction, okay, everyone do a transaction. How many people we in a country make a transaction? Okay, so how they can handle it? Okay, should be must included in the big data. Okay, for the fast processing. Okay, should be kita nak fast lah benda tu kan, bila make an order macam Food Panda. Okay, we make an order and then dia boleh organize kat mana rider and so on. Dia nak, it needs to be fast. Okay, okay, and then augmented reality and virtuality. Okay, virtuality is an artificial environment. It create a new environment where you wear the device, the virtuality device. It will create a artificial environment. Okay, that was created by software and presented to the user in such way that the user suspend belief and accept it as a real environment. When you wear the device, you can feel that the environment is real. You can feel it's real. You can feel it. It's real. Okay, this is included in the virtual reality. How about augmented reality? Okay, augmented reality is just like it embedded something to a real life. For example, you take your phones and you try show to the something, and then it will come up something in your mobile, okay, graphic and so on, picture and so on, is we call augmented. Okay, it embedded, it add to the in your reality world. Okay, itu augmented. Okay, virtual reality dia akan create satu environment, a new environment. Right, so you need to be clear. Okay, augmented and virtual reality. Okay, it should be the same thing, the same concept. Okay, but it's different, right? Okay, and then artificial intelligence. Okay, artificial intelligence, you must know. Okay, what we have learned in our previous video. Okay, how artificial intelligence can be used in applications such as education, aviation, retail, finance, healthcare, and heavy industry, and many more. Should be many more. Okay. Nowadays, we are R 4.0. Okay, that's very depend on the artificial intelligence. Okay. So and then the other in the artificial intelligence, the common popular right now is the deep learning. It basically advanced machine learning that use artificial neural networks. Alright, and then we have drone over here. The technology popular in the 2020 is remain popular. Even in 2020 is the drone. Okay, we have drone. Okay, what is drone? What is drone is unmanned aerial vehicle. UAV. Actually, this is a vehicle. Okay, it can fly. Okay, it can move. Okay, this vehicle and known as the drone. Okay, we know that as drone stand for dynamic remote operated navigation equipment. Okay, drone stand for drone, and it's an aircraft without a pilot, human pilot. Dia tak ada pilot. Okay, it's very small and there are no pilot there. Okay, and but you can control from the remote control, using remote control. Okay, it can control autonomously. Okay, it can control autonomously by computer. Okay, or under remote control of a pilot on the ground. Okay, you can there are two ways lah to control: automatically, autonomously, or remote control, by remote control. Okay, look over here. This one. Okay, just as drone. Okay, drone. What is not really drone? This one is the unmanned aircraft. Okay, unmanned aerial vehicle UAV. Okay, this one. Okay, everything that there are no pilots, we can say that unmanned aerial vehicle. Right, because no human pilot, so it's included. You can no human pilot. You can control by the cockpit. Okay. Alright. Okay, drone. Okay, fly autonomously through the software control. Like it can be controlled autonomously. There are certain devices that control the drones. Okay, flights plan that are embedded in the system, working in conjunction with GPS. Bila kita set, maybe we set a rule and so on. Okay, it controlled by the software. It needs to fly a certain position, certain coordinate. Okay, and then after achieve that objective and so on, it will move back to the original coordinate. Okay, we can control that drone. Okay, okay, more often associated with the military, but has many other applications. Okay, you can use drone for search and rescue, surveillance, traffic monitoring, and weather monitoring, and firefighting. Okay. Alright, this is the company that usually use the drone. For example, this one tournament, tournament, tennis tournament. Okay, and this one pun ada cricket tournament and so on. Retail pun ada. Retail, US Open, and this one tennis tournament. You use the drone, okay, to capture from the top of the event. Okay. Alright, three type of drone. There are three type of drone user. Okay, should be a user from the military personnel. Okay, military, we use the drone, and then it can be by hobbies. Okay, my hobby to capture the picture, the scenery and so on. So I will use drone as my hobby, and then I use commercialized user. Okay, for commercialize. Okay, for the movie and so on. Kita tengok ada movie and then you want to capture the scenery and so on to scene, okay, from the top. Yeah, it can be used. That kind of user use the drone. Okay. This one, this drone used by military. Okay, usually United States, it was a large producer and the most frequent user of the aircraft in military situation. Okay, US usually use this drone, okay, UAV as a military. Okay, you can read over here, and then it can be used by hobbies. Okay, for hobbies, you attach a camera at the bottom of your drone, and then you can move, so you can feel the scenery, you can feel take a picture and so on. Okay, using drone. Okay, and then this one for commercialization. Okay, you need to get a perfect shot of movie. Okay, just I described earlier. Okay, try showing home, surrounding neighborhood and so on. Okay, you can use drone. Okay, and then this one to the survey large industry. You want to for this one for the industry. Okay, needs to inspecting mile of remote power line quickly or less cost. Okay, you have a very large factory and so on. You need to monitor what is going on. You can use drone. And then you can go there just using a drone. Okay. Alright, the other much more rescue and so on, mission and so on. Use drone, right? Okay, this one for the market, dia punya Augmented area system market. Okay, is keep increasing from the 2014 until 2001. Okay, we can say the usefulness of the drone is recognized. Okay, so many field and many domain needs to use drone for their benefits, right? Okay, this one we can see a solving units challenge. This one, okay, drone could allow business to deliver product. This one, okay, such as Amazon, okay, it can deliver your product. Okay, you make an order, it can where is your coordinates here, it will deliver your product to your consumer. Okay, this one by Amazon, by Amazon. And then this one in California, okay, they launched the Burrito Bomber. This means when the user make an order, okay, via the phones, so they will send the current location. So the drone, okay, we take the burrito, okay, and then it will go to that coordinate and release the burrito. Okay, it's called Burrito Bomber. And then this one campaigns, okay, Hungry Boys, one campaigns banner. Okay, we campaign the attention, grab your attention. Okay, they attach the drone with the banner. Okay, and then it move around. This is one of the campaign. Okay, used in the Russia. Okay, macam mana they use the drone for their own benefits. Okay, drone track into darkness. This one, okay, this one for the movie. How they manage to make the drone, okay, the drones flying in groups, and then it will create the patterns. It will create the shape of the Star Trek logo. Okay, this one of the advertisement lah, nak advertise the new movie will come out. Alright, this one for the party. Okay, it's not a party without drone. Should be we have drone. Okay, so we can capture the event. Okay, this one swarm drone take flight for better solution. Okay, this one so it use the swarm. We have learned about the swarm intelligence. So we embedded that intelligence to the drone, so it can reorganize themselves. Okay, to make the usually the just a venue, we have a venue, so it can create a formation. Okay, ada formation, that formation is very interesting information, okay, to grab the attention of the audience, right? Good. Okay, and then we have insert size drone. This one current technology, okay, very small. In Malaysia, okay, there are drone rule and regulation. what you can and what you don't. Okay, so you need to consider when you have a drone, you need to know what is the rule and the regulations. So you can watch this video. Okay, what is the law if you need to fly a drone?
So for today's topic, I'm going to talk about drone regulations in Malaysia. So drone, also known as UAS, and UAS stands for Unmanned Aircraft System. So in Malaysia, UAS is referred to flying object with a pilot and the weight is less than 20 kilogram. But please bear one thing in mind, the UAS regulations or drone regulations is different from country to country. So for example, when you want to fly a drone in Indonesia, you have to check out their local regulations. For the drone regulations in Malaysia, we refer to Civil Aviation Regulations 2016, which is under DCA. And for your information, DCA stands for Department of Civil Aviation. And for the UAS, it is under Section 16. But if you guys are interested of reading it, I'll put a link at the description box below so that you guys can go ahead and download it. Rule number 1, you cannot fly exceed 400 feet or 120 meters from the surface of Earth unless you get the permission of Director General of DCA. And at this moment of recording, the Director General is Datuk Sri Azharuddin Abdul Rahman. Rule number 2, you are not allowed to attach anything or additional payload to your drone. For example, you are not allowed to deliver a parcel or document from your house to your office. Rule number 3, you are not allowed to fly a drone for commercial purposes unless you get the permission from the Director General. Rule number 4, the drone operator is fully responsible on the drone itself and make sure that it is safe to fly before takeoff. Rule number 5, the drone operator must always maintain his or her line of sight with the drone in order to avoid any collisions. Rule number 6, the weight of the aircraft or the drone must less than 20 kg excluding the power system. Rule number 7, must make sure that it is 30 meters from any human during the takeoff or landing. Rule number 8, must make sure that your drone is always 50 meters from any human, vehicles or structures when flying. Rule number 9, must make sure that your drone always fly 150 meters from any residential, commercial, industrial or recreational area. Rule number 10, you must not fly your drone over a gathering of more than 1,000 people.
Alright, last but not least, okay, what is the advantage and the advantage of drone? So we just look into the advantage. Okay, as a conclusion, okay, the advantage of drone does not contain or needs qualified pilots. No need a pilot aboard. Can enter environment that are dangerous. You can move freely. Okay, in the dangerous area. And then reduce the exposure risk of aircraft operator, perform visual and thermal imaging. Okay, you can perform capture and then make a visual at a certain area. And measure cell phone, radio or TV coverage of a certain terrain. You can go there and then try to measure without go there physically. Can be programmed to complete the mission. Okay, either you put a GPS and so on, mission autonomously. Okay, you can set and then leave it. Okay, to achieve that, to complete that mission. Okay, disadvantage is immoral. So this is very immoral. You need to consider that. Civilians casualties. Okay, injure many people in foreign countries. Okay, this one maybe you don't have permission to view them. They need a private life and so on. Okay, maybe it can be many people not agree with that. Okay, can be hacked or given viruses absolutely because it's you can control by the using internet, using wireless and so on. Sometimes it can be hacked or have a virus. Okay, too small and transportation of material. Okay, usually okay, you want to transport material is very small. Okay, not really can bring a large material, okay, transport a large material, okay, heavy material, rust resistant to weather, okay, it can be fly with good weather, okay, should be, and then cannot refuel in fly. Is usually it's not using. I think if have fuel or not, a certain using battery, and maybe a certain using fuel. Okay, but it cannot refuel, or we can change the battery on when he's doing his flight. Okay, if contact is lost with the ground station, so vehicle may be lost contact, so it will gone. Nobody, not one can control that, so it will lost. Okay, I think that's all for this. What I want to show is about technology trend in 2020. Is many more about the artificial intelligence. Okay, so I think that's all. So I hope you got something from this. Okay, all right. Thank you.